Alright, time to move on to some of the other properties of limits. We saw earlier these two properties in the previous video, and now we're just going to expand upon that, and we're going to go through them relatively quickly. Alright, so very quickly here, if you have the limit of a sum, you can split that up into separate limits, and that's equal to the sum of the limits. So basically the limit of the sum is equal to the sum of the limits. Similarly, the same is true for difference. Some of the other properties, if we have the limit of a product, we can separate that into separate limits, and we'll get the product of the limits. Okay, we get a similar property with the quotient. You just have to make sure that m is not 0. For the next one, if you multiply a constant by a function, basically what happens is you can just take the constant out right here. This is just equal to c, and so since this is equal to some m, we know it's little c times m. So basically you can take a constant out of a limit and just multiply it by whatever the limit of the function is. Sorry, in the previous part I made this L, not M, so I just fixed that really quickly. And finally, if you're finding the limit of a function raised to a power, you can simply remove the power, and the result is going to be the limit raised to whatever the power is.